Hello there. Hello there.
Show me what you got!
What?
Hello there.
What the heck is this?
I mean, you asked for it.
Oh god, I don't like this.
No.
I don't like this at all.
Hello there.
Hello there. The ghosts of Gundam past have been rebagged. First of all, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? Hope whatever time it is, wherever you happen to be in the world, I hope that things are going well for you.
Thanks, Jack.
Seriously. I'm going to be saying this a number of times throughout the stream as different people ask. I'll just get away from the start, and it'll get repeated. But it took me almost an hour and a half to put these back in the bag, to get them untangled from one another on this desk, because they were all interlinked. Every single one of them is interlinked with every single other one, and to get them kind of ordered and then flattened and then compressed and slid back down in and then allowed to decompress. I'm lucky that I didn't get any skin breaking scars from, oh, I see, I got a good scratch right there from it, because a lot of those cut marks are sharp. But I got it all back in the original bag.
Hello there.
So that was fun. Also, there may be an emote that possibly can be combined with another emote of some relevance. And it may be available to all subscribers right now. You may be able to combine it with the ears. I don't know. Maybe. How's it going, everybody? Hello to Robot Wizard, Organized Oblivion, MG, Quantum Oriole, CMA, Squiggle Mouse, Machiard, Indulgent Girl, Flowers, totally actual realistic flowers to you. Kyle, I got Aaron, Captain Shock, Papa Ghost, Jimpty, Smokin' Joe, welcome back, Mbinda, Luca, let's see, CM Cleese, Andrew Wombat, let's see. Got MG there.
Excitement. Let me say it out loud. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for the cheer. Keeping it alive. And thank you, Smokin' Joe, for a gift over to Reigns.
Yes!
Appreciate that too. What called for that? Thank you, Alex, for coming back as well. How you doing? Most excellent stream yesterday. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Joel, sorry to have missed the happenings. No worries. Okay, watch it on replay. Haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Excellent. Excellent.
Jang, I swear if you clip that, I swear.
Always with the threats. Always with the threats. You know? I don't... nobody talks about Interpol anymore. There have to be international laws. There have to be. Thank you, Smokin' Joe.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate your cheer and Victorious as well. Thank you so much for the support, Mr. Challenger. Welcome back.
That's unfortunate.
JP Fillion, welcome back. Robles, welcome back. Reigns, what? Just paying it forward. Why? What motivated this? Doodle Bricks, welcome back.
It's been
What? We just got back. It was crazy yesterday. We just got back. I'm just gonna do some chill, easygoing streaming and building the rest of the frame of one leg, and then hopefully doing the other leg as well. And y'all started a hype train here, at 90% of level 1 complete, just like that. Why?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Sheesh. Thank you.
And another fart.
This is where the fun begins.
Thank you. Kyle, welcome back. Gundam Dreamer, welcome back. I got Andrew.
The pickles are here!
Organized Oblivion. Omar, hello. X Crooks, hello.
Jang, I swear if you clip that, I swear.
Don't sweat. You know the rules. Just just pushing the buttons just a little bit. Well, level 1 complete. Again, thank you. Completely beyond anything I could possibly ever ask for. Again, thank you, Jimpty. And let's do some cones for everybody for completing level 1.
Are this tired. It's not about getting them to say anything. It's about
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Thanks, Jag. Appreciate that.
Oh my god.
Good evening to you, James.
Good evening to you, chat. Thank you, Smokin' Joe. What is going on? Welcome back. You're welcome.
Thanks, Jay.
I'm so glad that so many people got genuine entertainment out of that last night. I was just flowing with it, just rolling with it, you know. And it seems like a lot of viewers had even more fun with it than I did, which is fantastic, and I love it, and I'm glad. It makes me feel like, okay, good. I've been party to something good and fun and happy. Made the night great, excellent. So, should I? No, I'm not gonna. So I am going to do another thing. Obviously, I've got the Mr. Sprewhead emote there. I am going to do another one. How many subs to do it again? No. MG, welcome back. Party to something good fairly frequently. Thank you. Art, welcome back. I am gonna do another one. Another thing related to Mr. Sprewhead, because that was something I don't want to let fade into nothing. One intentional disaster is enough. Okay, so I don't think, yeah, we got more people now here. So I told you, for folks who are here right from the start, I told you I was going to repeat something. The thing that I'm going to be repeating is that it took almost an hour and a half to put all those trees, what's the other word for them? Runners back, to get them all untied, to pick up the little bits that were all over the floor, to get them neatly compacted back, and I did sustain a little bit of damage in the process from trying to get back in there. Indulgent Girl, Robot Wizard, and Austin, thank you for the exclamation hosts as well. I appreciate it very, very much. Doodlebricks, welcome back. X Crooks,
I'm so degradated. I can hardly hold my head up.
I don't think I said limes, did I?
Limes.
Oh, the thing isn't working.
What?
Shazbot.
It's nothing but limes now. Everyone keeps them in their desks and trades them for beads and things. And all the girls treat each other at recess. If you don't bring limes to school, you're nothing. You might as well be dead. I've had ever so many limes. May Chester said my limes.
What a new uninstall.
She wouldn't get a single lime from me.
Let's try this. Try turning it off and back on again.
I don't know what I'm doing.
40 seconds till the hype train is over. We're back to normal. Let's see. Does it work now? Hey, it's back. Thank you, Stream Elements, for randomly logging yourself out and ceasing to operate, even though I have done nothing to deserve this treatment, this abuse. There we go. Look at that city and everything. Nice. Thank you, X Crooks, for your tier as well. How do the full screen reactions get activated? Don't know Twitch that well. Some of the things that you see being pulled up are bit alerts. So people are actually paying some number of pennies to make those happen. The longest, biggest ones cost more, of course, because they're more disruptive. You know, they kind of interrupt the entire stream. But I also try to put a lot more work into them. But all of the stuff that you can do without paying, as you are already a subscriber, you can find on the About tab under the sub sounds and sub commands, or sub sounds and I forget what else I call it. But all the exclamation commands, all those
that is the
are not
jangiest it gets. How
Chad.
very
Bit
jang is that?
Luca,
Thanks, Chad.
How
Appreciate that.
very jag is that?
Thus far, it has felt what?
Streamers are this tired. It's not about getting them to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh yes. Oh.
Good evening to you, Jay.
Did someone say?
Oh god, I don't like this.
You did.
I don't like this at all. I did not think that through.
Thus far, the build has been nice and comfortable and easy going. Like, no big deal. It has just felt
Use
like
your hand.
another build, just a little bit larger
Use your
than
hand.
what I'm usually doing, you know?
Use your hand.
So anyways, chat was like more meme, right? It's nice. I like the coded pieces. I really appreciate the fact that ultimately it's just a Gundam. It, thus far, has not felt like anything crazy, you know? It's been really just straightforward, which is great. Nice, comfortable, easygoing. Has already mentally blocked out the events of last night. Okay, easygoing it wasn't, but it was nice.
Oh yes. Oh.
It was enjoyable.
Oh yes.
It would cost about 64 cents to buy a single line.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Thank you, Victorious. I forgot that you can do that. That you can do a cheer in the middle of a message. You can't do that with the subcommands. But maybe I should make it so that you can do that. And I think I can make it so that you can do that. I have to think about that. Inspiration. Well,
Thank you, Jang.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Hanging file folders
Thanks,
working?
Jack.
No, Joel, they are not working as well as I had hoped. They're working significantly better than I had hoped, because this does have more sprues than any kit that I've built to date. And it has already been easier than I expected. In spite of that, it has been easier to manage this stuff than I expected. Even though I did encounter an unexpected issue with the sprues from this kit in particular being super tall. So they're not able to fit in the drawers. I just have to have the drawer
That's
open.
pretty good.
But it's so easy to get to them. There was no labeling early on. It's easy to put them in. You know, I actually had to label it. I had to label the folders when I started, but it's just this. It's just that. So I just have a bunch of these, and all I do, the beauty of it is that all I do is look for the letter, and I just open it, and I just reach in and just pull it out, and that's it. It's super simple. And because it's paper, it's, I don't know, just the way that it folds is easy, and I can just kind of do like this if they get compressed together. It's working splendidly. Nicole, hello. Chilling with me with the HR Derby in the background. HR. I don't know what HR is. I'm happy about the chilling part. And Fascinator, hello, by the way. And I only have to label the folders once, exactly. I mean, I might have to make some adjustments eventually if I start to encounter a lot of kits that have like 4M sprues or something. But I can put more than one sprue in one spot. But I may split some things out a little bit more later on. Have some optional folders. Wow. That I can rotate in and out. Maybe just some with numbers that I put inside of those. Manila folders, maybe, inside of those. So it's definitely good for my long-term hobby health. And this is an undergated drum lacquer piece. Easy, Pimo. It's just Amazon. Home Run Derby? Is it? Oh, okay. Right on. Love the shirt collection. Thank you. Might need to label them a few times depending upon kits. Stares at Advance of Zeta and their sprue number hacking time, I see. Batadis, how you doing? Welcome back.
Hello there.
Gonna make the noms? Hey, sounds good. Enjoy, enjoy. Back. Gotta use my Cheers when work turns into doing that. I still don't understand what is Advance of Zeta. Like, was it a manga series, or is it just a series of kits? Don't know how these work. It's coated on both sides. Protective coating. Mostly concept art. Okay. Light novels. None of which have been translated. Ah, okay. All right. Cool, cool. I like the idea in general. Interesting. Oh, so it's probably that this is the medium that it gets cut on. All right. No, this is applied afterwards. This is applied as a protective layer. Read the manual for them? Will do. Just exploring the parts. Seeing what's actually... This is my first time ever seeing it at all, so I'm just curious what all I'm looking at. I have to touch it, have to feel it, have to try it. This, I believe, is Lexan polycarbonate. No, it might just be.
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday's stream, the most clipped. Excellent. Right on, Nicole.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Good evening to Sprue, Nodak Shack. Self-adhesive metal plates, yes. Had to buy a new mouse no matter how much I try. I can't get the same feel. Correct. Yeah, it's different. It can end up being better, but that initial change is definitely a shock. And Binda, thank you for your lurk. Okay, there's the adhesive there. All right. Very interesting. And the adhesive is only applied to the sticker itself. This is the top end. Very, very interesting and unexpected. Shock to your palm and forearm. Is it that different though? Like, did you get a completely different brand? I've been stubborn with mice for probably
a surprise, to be sure.
Better welcome on.
The better part of 2 decades now, I've been using Logitech. They have similar, and I tend to go for Microsoft ergonomics for keyboards, but Logitech seems to have a certain line of ergonomics and design approach that is compatible through the years. Even though surely they're, changing to different designers with some frequency, it still just feels comfortable and recognizable. Excuse me. There you go. You got it. Different brand. You went from Microsoft to Logitech. Okay, that can definitely be a shock. Is the trackball? Do they make them anymore? Somebody still makes trackballs. They do still exist. Not the same though. I remember when trackballs were all the rage. I could never get into them. I tried. Tried in earnest. Also, you need a bath. Hello. Cass Michael, hello. Welcome back. Andrew uses a trackball. Inevitably got full of dust and gunk. They did definitely require more mate. Well, it depends. Because people who have really dusty and dirty desks would still pick up a lot of stuff on the mouse ball. But, nowadays, of course, we don't have ball in the mouse anymore. But trackballs have not changed, even though they don't have rollers anymore. Well, they do still have rollers. But the rollers are not, I believe they use optical tech. So the rollers are no longer the sensors. So it's a laser just looking at the ball, while the rollers are just for location. Ozzy, yeah, the pile was returned. It was returned to something resembling its original state. It took me how long, chat? How long did it take? How long did it take me to get all that mess cleaned up and to put it back? Almost an hour and a half. Don't open your multi-year-old console PC, find a clogging of dust, unless you regularly dust it. Or vacuum it. Metal plate, green sheet, protective sheet. Remove.
Show me what you got.
You want to see that? You want to see the thing? Are you sure you want to see the thing?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
All right. Here's the thing.
God level weapon pro level. This isn't even my final score. Do you not know that I have like 9,000 plus 1,000 BGF HP super extra robot final form? Perfect.
There. Happy now? Is that acceptable for you? You came to see the giant Ziploc bag? I think they make one larger than that as well. I think that's the second to largest. Started using a trackball when playing WoW. It can spin quickly. Jumping through an enemy to attack them, you have to be facing them. Quick spin with rollerball. Right on. Very nice. Here lies Mr. Sprewhead's remains, but he can always come back to life. That's the thing about him. Okay, so they do say separate the metal plate from the green sheet please store it properly. The squirrel, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, they're kind of... Wait, what? Does the green sheet have adhesive to it? The stickers are trying to come up with the green sheet. That's not fun.
Yes!
Remove the protective sheet. Wait. I'm sorry. What? Remove the protective sheet, not the green sheet. They want you to remove the green sheet. No, remove the protective sheet. Then remove the metal plate, leaving stickers behind. What? I'm trying to do this as they suggest. This is the adhesive side here. You have to be careful with that. You don't want to mess that up. Remove. Oh, okay. So you do have to do this, but they want it all. They're really asking a lot. This is weird. And you keep the metal sheet as a reference for what
Use your hand.
sticker is where. So let's put this back now to protect the adhesive. So this becomes a reference. And now I suppose I can cut this out. Because I don't want to be taking this. I can cut from here. I can cut from this side. Because I don't want to be taking this protective sheet off until the very end. I want to leave that on there because I don't want dust and stuff to accumulate on this. So I want to leave. Do this to see which ones I'm going to use. This is a very odd process. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but like for instance, I want to use 8 and 9 now, which are these two here. So I could say
Regrets.
no regrets. Most of the parts are held in with overlapping ones as well. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see, what did I miss? Wow, that's a lot. Are Sprue an angel? It's a Mr. Spruehead model kit, exactly. Had to run outside briefly. Notice a box turtle trucking through your yard. Very nice. And whenever kit bashed with those sprues, yep, that's the whole reason that I've kept them. Really useful if you need 3mm or other peg sizes. It's a good plastic of consistent sizes. Seem to be headed towards the woods, right on. Tried to be slow, still made her nervous. And guarantee when this Gundam is put together, it'll feel like a massive relief because that's a lot of sprues. It's not that bad. It's just a number. Sixth Sense, welcome back. Meh, but still going on. PG-versio Unleashed, Mr. Spruehead. Okay, so this is going to happen, whether we wanted it or not. Let's see if this works at all. Etching stickers and the other thing doesn't really show an order of operations there. Oh, it says start applying etching stickers first. They could have indicated that without long form description. I think it would have been better. Thankfully, I do read English. If I did not, I might have an issue there. I did not read English or Japanese. Might have an issue there. They should have indicated that. I think I might just cut the whole thing. I don't have the tool that I want here, so I should make this a straight cut. Next time I'll know. I'll just cut it straight.
It's been.
Is it borked?
I don't think anything is borked. Oh, it's Hazy Pinoy. How's it going? Do it. Oh, my wings. Oh, my wings. Becky, look at her wings. All right. We'll try that. Get this safely away. And number 8 goes on this side. Oh, wait. These are actually supposed to be connected already? All right. Well, all right. PGU, yeah, I just started yesterday and it was taking it easy, so you know, it's been easy going. Just learning about. Okay, the adhesive is on this side. Just learning about these things.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
And how to use them. It's weird having the adhesive on two sides 2 different protective sheets. And the actual assembly thus far has been real straightforward. Real straightforward.
Show me what you got.
I will in a minute. Alright, this is just going to go in. I should have grabbed it from the other side. That's okay. Don't want to use up too much of that adhesive, but will be physically held on regardless. Go. And in the future, I will be a lot better with this because I'll have some experience with it. To date, I have never had any experience with it. So, for example, that will get held in right now by this. Oh, you just barely see the detail underneath now. Just barely. Got that little stress mark that showed up. Burley. So that was Duckbot who wants to see the sprues. Dust sprues. Momentarily. Oh, that's deep in there. What the heck? Aw, man. Alright, I got it. Got it squished in a little bit. It's a little bit glossy right there, but at least... No, you can still see it from some angles. I'm trying to reduce that stress mark. Have to be careful with that plastic, that lighter gray. Scars down in there more than expected. All right. Well,
is it bored?
Let me get the other sticker on there. This tune got loud. The double adhesive is weird. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, fine, let that go. No. Okay, that's good. That's that. And that's that. It's just such a subtle little thing. Why does that one look like it's not aligned right? Did I not align it right? It's on the part, but the alignment is slightly different. Dang it. I don't know if I want to lift it. It's aligned to the edge. There's no overlap here. It looks like it kind of wants to be aligned, or they want me to align it a little bit farther in. That's too subtle of a difference. If they wanted that to be done, they should have indicated that. I went to the front edge, and I went in a little bit from the front edge, so there's no overlap towards the front at all. Try to see if I can push it within the adhesive just ever so slightly. Batidus, did that play? There it goes. Just a little bit delayed. Like, I didn't hear any regrets. Ironically regretting. That goes up. The two are towards the back. This is correct. It's just, oh well. Oh well. Again, it's such a subtle thing. The first time, I just wanted to spend a little bit more time with it, you know? I think that it could have looked a little bit better, but All right. It was Duckbot, if I'm not mistaken, who wanted to see the sprues. You want to see the sprues? The sprues from 1 year of Gundam building? This is how much Gundam building I've done. Well, I've done more than this. But this is what I've kept. Uh-oh. One's starting to poke its way through. I'm telling you, these things are sharp. They're dangerous. Sheesh. How long did it take to pack up? It took almost an hour and a half. Almost 1.5 hours of just dedicated
Is that?
I don't know. Like practically unsewing it. Like they had to all individually be taken out and then sorted a little bit, stacked, and then carefully compressed in and slotted in, and then scraping the back of my hand. Only drew blood in one spot, but it's just. It was a lot. It was a lot. Sprue Man was born, and we will be seeing more of him in the future. I guarantee. We'll commemorate his existence. What does one do with empty sprues? You can throw them away. You can't recycle them, but you can just throw them away. Most people throw them away. Some people just put them back in the box that they came from, and then they keep the box because the box looks cool and has really good art on it and is a good memory of the process. I personally have kept them. So my intention was to keep some of each color to be able to use them for sprue goo in the future, or to fill gaps, because you melt that stuff down and you use it to fill up the seams, unsightly seams on things. But more than that, I wanted to be able to use it for custom builds, for making custom greebles and things, just as raw material. And the intent was, after a while, to remove duplicates. Some duplicates are already gone, just never made it into the bag. But, I kind of do a lot of work, all the time. So I don't always have time to do lower priority things like sorting through my used sprues. And that's why that has just accumulated over time. And I never got around to doing the sorting process in that first year. And so there it is. And now I have this giant thing, which is actually kind of cool. It's like evidence, it's proof, and it's a bit of memory of that first year of Gundam. I don't know. And then it also, because I didn't get rid of it, it was able to spawn Mr. Sprue Man. So I call that a win. Batman Beyond, how's it going? Yeah. Melt it into sprue soup, you can. Hope that answered your question. Bricks fan, hello. How you doing? 1,000 sprues needed for the giveaways. The F sprue can be used again. I'm going to use the same one. Best case if you have a recycling that can handle PS, which almost nobody does. towards the end of this initial frame build. I took photos of Mr. Sprue. I got some footage of it. I got a photo. But we will always have the video footage. That whole stream has been permanently archived, so it should be viewable forever. You looking for your exclamation cones, DMAT? For the historical documents.
Thanks, Jane.
Is that legal?
But my lord.
Thanks, Jang.
Told your class how I was inventive with my recycling. Right on. Thank you. It's reuse. All right? Reduce, reuse.
So powerful and so wise.
The sprues were only this big. Glad you get it. Glad you get it. F1 and 2.
Oh, yes.
Reduce, resprue, recycle. There you go.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to get to the point where I'm doing actual custom builds and incorporate some of that material. And folks are like, what the heck are you doing? Why? I'd be like, oh. Custom build? The easiest thing to do is to kit bash, to just use parts, just like in any other hobby that isn't Lego. Just using parts from other things and then using glue if needed, cutting things, putting different stuff together. The simplest thing to do is to just take parts that fit together and like take an arm from one kit that has the same ball joints that fits into another and just pop one thing off and pop this on and, swap some things around. With some of the newer stuff, they've got more compatibility in the HG line, especially the build line has a lot more intentional capability for quote unquote customization via just swapping stuff. But at the more advanced level, it's traditional model making where you simply cut pieces of plastic and make whatever the heck that you want, just like the designers of movie props do. It's fabrication. Anything you can think of, you can make. Galador. Just finished your second HG for the day. Right on, Papa Ghost. Just isn't. Generally, custom build means something that isn't just out of the box, but it's a wide potential field. True. Like sometimes custom can mean just panel lined, or it can mean repainted, or it can mean all parts except for the inner frame replaced with resin printed parts.
Oh, yes.
The last part of stream, yeah. Out of the box is already amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Very much so.
Indeed.
But yeah, unlike with Lego, basically as soon as you move out of the world of Lego, anything becomes possible. There are no illegal techniques. Mixing brands is not frowned upon. Cutting things is not frowned upon. Gluing is not frowned upon. Mixed media is not frowned upon. It's just a whole much wider world of possibilities. Resin folks, I have sold my soul and money for all the detail, yes. Canada Christopher, how's it going? Welcome. Exclusivity, yes. Purism definitely happens. Snobbery, snobbery happens in any hobby or any interest. That's not a Lego thing or a Lego fan thing. But that's why we around these parts are like, do whatever you want with your hobby. Have fun with it. Just don't stop anybody else from having fun. And it's all good. So these are going to be 6s? Yes, they are going to be 6s. Because 7s, the other 7s are going to be used on the other side. And I'm almost done with the first layer of the first leg. Kobe snobbery, not so much. Did not manage to get my F-14 review, Kobe F-14 review done last night. Just working on other stuff, including spending 1.5 hours taking apart Mr. Sprewhead, putting him back in the bag. Almost 1.5 hours. Shiny parts get scratches to work on. These are undergated, which means that all the parts that need to be trimmed and cut are on the underside. So the part that's exposed doesn't get impacted by the work. These are actually designed with special coating in mind. I don't even need to sand the nubs because they're just on the back. And if I did sand it, it's sanding on the back, where again, there isn't anything. There's nothing to see. Nothing to see here because it's on the inside. It's smart design. There we go. And that is an entire inner frame, innermost frame of a leg. There will be 2 more layers, well, 2 to 3 more layers that go on top of this. You and the 3 other Kobe fans can wait. No issue with other plastic brick-based construction brands, but draw the line at mixing them together in the same container. That's fair. I am the same. I don't mix the different ones in the same container myself, but I'm not fundamentally against the idea. Honestly, it's what most people do, i.e. most kids who get brick-based stuff. They mix They're mega, they're Lego. A lot of old Lego lots have Tyco bricks in them and stuff. Put a lampshade over it. Leg looks pretty good, won't really see it. Yeah, except when little flaps get opened up. So, let me get right into working on the second one. I'm gonna rough cut this and trim it up a little bit more. A lot of the stuff in more advanced kits is done strictly for the benefit of the builder. And that's the case not only for Gunpla, but also in Lego. A lot of the stuff that builders of factory stock Lego sets enjoy is I thought I finished a sprue already. Oh no! Oh dang it! The other sprue, the first sprue that I finished, was accidentally integrated into the Mr. Sprue bag and will never be seen again. I was trying to keep these separate, but maybe I'll try a little bit harder now. But one is gone. One is gone.
Show me what you got.
Fragile. You know what's not fragile? Dark Titan, how's it going? Speak of the Sprue Devil. While I was going through this, actually, I did find two things that should not have gotten eaten up by it. One of the sprues from my, with a couple extra parts on it, from my Kyakushiki Crash somehow had gotten in there. And also these polycaps, these extra polycaps, which I believe were from my MG Goof 2.0. I think. These were in there, so I was able to actually, it was actually a very profitable almost 1.5 hours of sorting through sprues. I think I got everything this time.